this angle kappa we normally used when we flush out the ray, right? Then we use the some image, right? What image? Purkinje image. I already told you in a previous session. Suppose this is eye, right? And if I divide this eye in two equal half, right? And I show you, suppose this is the Purkinje image first. Just assume this image is responsible for define the visual angle and optical axis, or this one is a pupil angle which is here form AKON. Angle kappa basically is responsible for defining the case is positive or negative, means strabismus is present or not, or if present then how much or which type of, means iso exo, right? How we depict it? Simply, if this line, suppose this is eye, this is the 2D plane, I show you laterally picture, just assume turn this eye is this one, right? And might be this case. So what is happening here? Suppose when we project or flush out the light over the ocular part, then just simply assume if the first Purkinje image fall on the this part or this one in center of pupil, it means eye is normal or phoria. But if this eye is fall on the nasal side, light fall on the nasal side, I repeat it or I just draw it, which helps you for long term carry, because I know you are too much excellence, so that's why you forget anything very fast. Am I right? So this is a nasal part, right? I just use depiction in one eye, you can relate with second one. Just simply I divide it into two planes. If light fall on nasal part means positive angle kappa, right? And if light fall temporal side means negative angle kappa, negative angle kappa. Now you tell me in which case light fall on the nasal side and in which case light fall on the temporal side. Just simply assume when eyes turn outward direction means exo, means angle kappa is positive, right? How? Just simply assume it, when eye goes outward then light fall nasally, means if case is exo, it means angle kappa is positive, and when these light fall outside means eye goes inward then they fall outside, means if case is iso or esotropia or esophoria, then light fall outside. Basically this is not give the accurate value, but instead of this we use it just for gross value, either iso or exo. I just show you in which case which type of ray is responsible. I just rub this part, right, and then I will show you. Just assume here, if I rub it, suppose I give you two cases. Suppose this is eye, right? This is a eye, and right, this is a nose. What happened actually? If eye is normal, right, then Purkinje image for first Purkinje image basically fall on this point, right? What about the second? If eye is not normal, then what will happen? Suppose case is exo, then light fall nasally, nasal side. Suppose this is a nasal side, it means in exo angle kappa give positive, right? And if this is iso, I will show you, just I change it. Suppose this is case is iso, means light fall temporal side means negative, right? And if light fall nasal side, and if light fall away from this one, just simply use, I give the raw, I just give you the assumption how you assume all this value and carry for long term. Suppose this is I, right, and this is a plane. Just assume I divide it into part. When light fall here means positive, when light fall this side means positive, when light fall this side means negative, right? This is the, I think, a gross idea to just carry for long term. So thank you.